Hello guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to talk about a dripper, the difference between a dripper and an RDTA tank. I've got a dripper here. What's the difference between using this and using one of these? Basically, in dripper, as everybody knows, you take the cover off, or some drippers, while they're very wide on top, so you can drip your juice straight into the coil. And after a few puffs, the coil needs juicing again. You need to put more juice. So it's really difficult to drive and drip. Not difficult, you shouldn't do it. Depends from the base of the dripper. Some drippers have deep wells like the Goon. You can put quite a lot of liquid in there. It's going to last you a bit more. But after 6-7 puffs, you have to put some more juice. So it's impossible to drive and use a dripper. So companies who make drippers, hardware, tanks, they came out with the idea of doing a dripper in a tank, and it's called RDTA, Rebuildable Dripping Tank Atomizer. It looks like this. This is the iJoy tank, and inside you've got your dripper. You've got your dripper velocity style deck, and inside here you have your tank. This ring here unscrews, but you can feel it from the side there. You turn it this way, you fill it up. From the glass you can see how much liquid you have in, and then you put the cover on top. You put the opening there on the coil. So when you take a puff, it will cool the coil down. When the liquid runs low, you can refill it again. So this is a way to get a dripper flavor without having to fill it up all the time. And it works pretty good actually. I'll put it on my mod and show you how I've got some liquid in there. And let's have a puff. So you get a really nice flavor. And the closest you can get to a dripper, and you don't have to fill it all the time. We're gonna go to the close-up and show you how it works. We've got all the parts of the RDTA. We've got that ring that I told you earlier that goes on top and holds the cotton down. We've got the cover, the glass that you can see the liquid through, and we have the deck. So some people like to put one screw on top and one at the bottom. I did it 2 at the bottom on this side and 2 on top on this side. It doesn't really matter, you can do it left bottom, right top, like an X. It doesn't really matter, as long as the coils are the same height and the airflow goes directly on the coil, it's fine. Okay, this is where the juice is gonna stay in, and I've got the coils. The coils are still okay. I just did them the other day. They're 0.3 ohms, and they are absolutely fine. I'm just gonna show you how to put the cotton. Anyway, nowadays you can buy ready-made coils. You don't need to even do the coils. We sell them at the shop. Buy the coils, unscrew the 2 screws at the top, put the coil through. Sorry, these 2 screws are for the top, and the side screws here is for the bottom of the deck. So unscrew this, put the coil in, unscrew these both together, screw them down, cut the access wire, then unscrew this, put the coil through and cut the access wire. Make sure you adjust both coils to be the same height as your airflow. And then the important thing to do, make sure both coils glow at the same time, like I'm going to show you now. So when you press the fire button, both coils should glow at the same time, like this. If they don't, get ceramic tweezers, squeeze it. If you don't have ceramic tweezers, let the button go and then squeeze it. Press the button and see, after you squeeze them a few times, they will glow together. If not, make sure the screw where the coil is screwed properly. Sometimes if it's not screwed properly, it will not glow. They won't glow at the same time. Okay, I will prepare the cotton and show you how to put it through. Okay, I'm gonna try this new cotton I received the other day. So we need just a long strip, not long. I'm just gonna do this to get it ready. And basically the cotton we're gonna put through, we don't want it to be all the way down. We just need it to be about there. So I think this will be a bit thick, so I'll take some out. We don't want it to be too thick. So twist one side, pass it through. And twist this side to help it go through. And about here is fine. So I'm gonna cut the cotton about here and about here. Some people like to cut it in here and just spread this so you get more liquid all the way. Doesn't really matter. So that's one side done. We'll do the other side now. Just twist it, pass it through. And twist that to help it go through. About there. And on this side, I will cut it about here. So you put this into the channel there, you put the cotton into the channel, because we're going to need to screw the cap. Oops, we need to screw the cap, which the threads are here, so we don't want the cotton to be in the threads. Just hold it with your fingers. First, we need to put the glass to go all the way down. It's got 2 O-rings, so nothing will leak from there. And then we need to put the threads, make sure the threads are on top. So this will go on the glass. Screw it all the way down. Make sure the filling hole is on the post, on the side with the post. And you can adjust your cotton to give you space, so when you fill your liquid here, the cotton is not blocking it. Okay, I'm gonna put some juice, but it just came in and is absolutely beautiful. It's called Twisted by Lolly Vape. First of all, you need to induce your cotton where the coil is, so we make sure it's not gonna burn. Both sides. And some people say you need to make sure that there is a gap here where the cotton goes through. You see the gap? I found it better when there is a gap there. Gap and gap there. And then turn it on the sides and just fill it with liquid. You see the liquid running through the glass. Okay, I've got enough there to use it. And the beautiful thing with the drippers and the RDTAs, you don't need to change coils every week. The coil goes much longer than a tank. So here we are, ready to go. You put the cap, the hole where the coil is, and let's have a vape. My tank is enough liquid, and you don't want the cotton to go all the way, because every time you try to have a puff, the liquid will touch the cotton. So let's try it and see how it tastes. Oh, that's beautiful. Honestly, it tastes like the real ice cream. Really, really nice. So this will last me for half a day. I don't have to drip all the time. So you get the flavor of a dripper in a dripper tank, in an RDTA. The only problem I found with these tanks, the hole that you fill your liquid from, if you put it sideways, the liquid can leak out. So just make sure you have it stood up all the time. Don't put it laying down, because it will leak out. I don't know, that is brilliant. The RDTs comes in different colors, and we've got them at the shop. If you fancy to give it a try, just go and try. Thank you for watching.